Alright everyone, welcome back to Automotive Anatomy. Today we're going to go to a local Cars and Coffee. It's really close to where I live. Today's the same day as Weekfest. And I was planning originally to go all the way to LA to see if I can get some roll-ins. So today's Sunday. On Saturday, that's when they do like the pre-staging for the vendors, which is pretty smart because there's a lot of vendors. So I was like, I didn't feel like driving all the way to LA and then hope to see some people there or not. I don't know. It's just a hassle. I don't know where I was going to leave the car because it's downtown LA, and I don't know, I guess I didn't want to pay for parking. But anyways, we're gonna hit up a local car meet. Yesterday while I was on the freeway, my side skirt caught some air and it started dragging, so that's where she's at. Thank goodness it's OEM, but yeah, still, it's like my AC is working, then it goes away, it doesn't work, it works, it doesn't work. So I'm like, it was frustrating. But the car itself is running good, can't complain. And so yeah, the Cars and Coffee that we're going to is like, they always have like a theme. A lot of cool old school cars. We've gone there before. But I don't know what the theme is this time. I think it was old British cars. I don't know. Don't look for me on it. But it should be a good time. Alrighty. So we made it. As you guys know, I like to park off to the side. Why? I don't know. That's just me. But made it to Irvine, thankfully, in Irvine, and yeah, it should be a good time. We've decided to bring the GoPro instead of the other camera, so it should be just like the OG walk-arounds that we usually do. So the new Corvettes are starting to really grow on me. Not that I've, dislike or love the Corvettes, but it's just one of those cars that I'm like, man, the new design on them is pretty rad. So we made it, guys. A lot of old school, a lot of American. So yeah, excuse me if I don't know what I'm staring at. Like this Ford, what is that, Ranchero? I always have to wait for the badges to see what kind of car it is. I do like, one thing that I do like, that I appreciate from just old school engineering, is like the design. Like if you see it right here on the sides, the 63 Impalas had those designs. I don't know, I think manufacturers just, I'm not gonna say they got lazy, but I feel like the cars before used to have way more personality. Or like even this black car right here, which I don't know what it is. The shape of it, Willis. Look at this shape, man. Super cool. Wow. I'm sure. Oh wow, beautiful. Okay, we'll get to this right now. But 1937. I thought it was in the 40s, but it's a 37. America, huh? Oval windows in the back. So I wonder. So obviously these ones came first, and then the bugs. So that's where Volkswagen maybe have gotten a little bit of their influence. Speaking of not knowing what I'm looking at, what in the world is this? Oh, look at that. Wow. Huh. What is this? Some type of 8-cylinder. I don't know what size it is. Look at the header though. Very nice. That's super cool. The paint job on this is insane. Very cool. I love the flames. Very nice. That interior. Oh, the other side is open. See if I can sneak in through there. Good morning. So it's a 1971 Ford Pinto. Oh, a Pinto. Huh. Interesting choice to go and build the Pinto. Look at that cage right there. Wow. Super cool. Super cool. I love the tuck on the wheel and tire setup. Wow. Yeah, this is nice. Love the tiny little bumpers. Awesome. I love seeing grown adults being super excited about a car. Like, oh my gosh, look at this. Because really that's how I am. Not necessarily with this type of cars, but this is their equivalent to, for us Japanese heads, seeing like a right-hand drive something, you know. Like if I ever come across a Courier R, I've only seen one on pictures, and that's some gentleman that always goes to the a core meet in the Pacific Northwest. But if I ever come across a UR here, I'm gonna be like, what in the world? Now this is really rad. I really like the Mini Coopers. I mentioned some other video on our trip to Europe. My wife started liking cars out of nowhere. She's like, I want a Mini Cooper, I want a small Fiat. Man, this is super rad. Love the interior on this car. Wouldn't mind having one of these ones. My buddy Juan, he likes to collect a whole bunch of I wouldn't say odd, just very distinct cars. He likes the small cars. He likes all those type of cars. I'm sure he would like one of those Mini Coopers. I'm sure he probably already has owned a Mini Cooper. Now this, a Stingray, this is really rad. Side exit. Man, the yellow on it. I wonder if this yellow was from factory. ZL1. Love the roll bar. Very cool. This is cool. How do you guys feel about when they walked away from this iconic Corvette shape? I know everybody, well, the new generation I should say, everybody was having a beef about it. Since I'm not a big Corvette fan, I really didn't care. Now looking at it, I think I'm gonna, you know, we all have opinions. I think that the new Corvette looks amazing. Like I told you guys, that's how I kind of started the video. I really think that they should have branded that car as something different, and they should have continued making cars in this iconic shape. That's my 2 cents. That's, you know, take it for what it's worth. Would I ever own a Corvette? Maybe not, unless I have a lot of money, but even then I don't think so. Turbo, I mean, yes, this I would definitely want to own. You guys know how I feel about the Porsches. Turbo S 997. Those brakes, the wheels, everything about this car is just, it's I guess if Porsche was to go away from this iconic shape, I don't know. I mean, I think people would have a beef fit about it. I like it. I don't know. It is what it is. 992. Beautiful. Look at those brakes, man. Center lock wheels. It's funny because everybody who has center lock wheels, they're always complaining about them, and I understand. Look at those brakes. You know, obviously those that don't have it's like, oh, it's so cool, and those that have is like, dude, it's a pain in the butt to have to be able to do anything with them. This color is immaculate. I love this color. I don't know which one this is. Carrera S. Look at me, the Carrera S on the single center lock. That should tell you how bad it is. I can't tell from the front. Only a GT3, you know, only worth probably like $100,000 more than that Carrera S. Man, this is so awesome. Love the color. Love the roll bar that it comes with. Can't see it. Man, this thing is beautiful. Wow, absolutely gorgeous. Let me get out of that gentleman's way. So talk about classy interiors. This one is up there. Look at this. I'm not a big tan. I'm not a big leather, let alone tan interior guy. But this combo is rad, especially with the dark green. Beautiful interior. Gorgeous. So the thing about these Jaguars, I've always liked their head covers. I think it just gives a nice distinct look. Very beautiful car. It just makes you feel classy just driving it, you know. Now speaking of classy, this car right here that we're about to go see, the Cobra, man, that's a whole different shebang. Wow, look at this Shelby. I think it is an original one. I mean, look at this. Now I can't tell the differences. Aside from there's a badass signature there, I don't know the difference on how to tell whether it's one of those replica kit cars or the real thing. But honestly, I get excited even over the kit ones. I met a gentleman that had one, I think on my trip to Northern Cali. And I asked him, like, hey, I don't know if this is a real one or a kit. He's like, it's actually a kit. But he goes, it's still, you know, it's not cheap to make a replica. Still pretty expensive. I'm like, I believe you. Mach 1, that's cool. I really like this. I like how they kept the old style. And they have little details that, you know, makes you look at it and be like, okay, it's a Mustang, but it's not a regular Mustang. They have little details to it. Wow, really, really pretty color. Wow, this is gorgeous. The green on this is perfect. Man, see the interior on this car. Wow, fancy interiors, that's for sure. Oh, this is super cool. The signal. Buddy Alex, when we interviewed him on his bug, he gave us a little bit of history on the years and what it means to have certain things, and that's how you know what years, you know, the cars are. A couple Corvettes. Come this way. Trying to get out of the gentleman's way, but yeah, this beautiful Porsche wide body. It is super rad. Wow. Yeah, the GoPro doesn't do justice to some of these cars. Like that Malibu, that orange, it just pops. Speaking of colors that pop, we interviewed this builder a while back on his 240. Super nice build. And it's nice to see that, you know, takes it out and about. He works a lot, so it's fun to see his stories wherever he travels to and to see him. Very beautiful set of wheels. I mean, talk about something different, right? For a minute I was like, is this a Countach? Like, it's not. You know what? I thought it was a Ferrari. Lamborghini. Okay. For whatever reason, I thought it was a Ferrari. My apologies to all you Lamborghini and Ferrari enthusiasts. That gated shifter. I mean, I don't care how much power these cars make. I don't know how much they make, but it doesn't matter what you make in this car. You just look super cool driving it. Morning. It's like this. Man, look at the stance on this car. Beautiful. Beautiful. So these are like my favorite type of cars and coffee. The morning ones, mellow, everyone's calm, everyone's quiet, such a nice vibe. Now don't worry, I'm not gonna call this one a Carrera S. I can tell the 992s, the GT3s. Beautiful. I mean, I don't want to know how much it is to change some brake pads or calipers on these cars. But you don't, when you buy it, you don't think about that. You just buy it. Wow. Very beautiful. I mean, there's nothing you should have to do to this car. It's a race car for the streets, right off the box. Speaking of another race car, look at this one. It's beautiful. The OGs. And some OG Porsche. I love what the company in LA is doing with this ones, and doing the whole outlaw. Some people may like it, some people may hate it. Depends on where you stand on that whole purist thing. But it's check this one out. I feel like this car's on the 914s don't get that much love that they really deserve. They sit extremely low, so it almost gives me vibes like of a Miata, you know, like where the Miata's already low, but if you lower it, you're sitting even lower. I know that I'm speaking magical things this morning. As you guys can tell, it's still early. Lambo, very cool Lambo. Very nice. So two Lambos drove by each other and didn't say hi to each other? That's not a thing? I mean, silver dudes do it all the time. Oh, what is this? This is cool. Oh, this looks a lot of fun. Some type of roadster. Very nice Porsche. Love these ducktails. This gives a nice vibe. Wow. Look at this. Oh my gosh, he's green, the silver, manual. Wow. I mean, modern wise, yeah, my favorite so far. Well, yeah. The 991 that I mistakenly called a Carrera, that thing is absolutely gorgeous too. But I mean, look at this. The sticker on the side and everything. I mean, all the decals on this car is just perfection. Whoever spec'd this car out knew exactly what they were doing. Oh, I love the stickers on the side. Oh, the interior, yes, gives me that like Magnus Walker's vibe. This tiny steering wheel. This is great. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Owner, wow, that's amazing. I love it. Speaking of amazing, Alfa Romeo Giulia. Am I saying it right? And did I get it right? Another car that I would definitely love to own. The front, I don't know why or when or where I kind of fell in love with these cars. I can tell you that who influenced it. It was the YouTube channel called Petrolicious. They did a lot of Alfa Romeo interviews or short clips, and wow, look at that interior. And the owners just seemed like they love like a light, well, you know, a light car that didn't need much power. It's fun. So that's kind of when I started like paying attention to the Alfa Romeos, specifically the Giulia. And when the new Giulia came out, like modern Giulia came out, I was like, if it comes in sedan, and then they had the Giulia Quattrofoglio, it only came automatics. I mean, if not, I would have considered. It's something different, it's something nice. Speaking of something different, something nice, really nice I should say, beautiful BMW Wagon. E36 generation with probably a perfect mint interior, manual on top of that. We've seen this wagon quite a bit of times, especially in Long Beach. I mean, shoot, talk about an amazing car. There's nothing else you can say. I love the fitment on the back, how it tucks a little bit. Yeah, this is gold right here. Very beautiful. People always get triggered or upset when I say things like, I would take that E36 wagon over, you know, whatever, any other car. And I love how people get mad, because it's like, you realize that not everybody has the same taste. Like, some people have just different tastes. Like, but yeah, I think it's funny that, you know, some people get upset. How dare you? How would you say you wouldn't take the new Skyline over, you know? It's like, I don't know. I bet this thing whistles very nicely. That big old supercharger up front. I love the fact that the gentleman's putting water on his Mercedes-Benz. I remember those days. I remember those days. Go to a car meet and then it's like, all right, let me check the temp, let me check the oil, then go about my way. Wow, super cool turbofan wheels, BBS. I love that. Man, look at this, beautiful. Oh, the dimple plates at the bottom. Perfect size steering wheel. Leather. I'm not a big fan of the leather, but it definitely looks good. Yellow tint on their headlights. Very cool car. I like those little details, like some of you guys said that some other video, some of you guys told me the name of the actual cover. I think it's cool to have those details, you know. Another bug. Beautiful. Don't know what I'm staring at. I know it's not stock though, that's for sure. I love the color on this. They did inside and outside. I was about to say, let me see. Yeah, it's been resprayed. A gentleman that put water on his Mercedes-Benz. That's cool. I dig it. Glad you come out. M3s, as you guys know, they're growing on me a lot. The sedan's a little bit more than the coupes, but you get these two examples of awesome cars, and you know, it goes to show you just buy some T37s and then you're good. Like, it works. Okay. Yeah. Super quiet morning this morning. We've seen this skyline before. We never won't get tired of it because it's just, you know, it's a 70 skyline. How can you get tired of it? Now I can't tell the difference between the GTR and the GTS. This one happens to be a GTR. Beautiful. Another Porsche. So we're gonna stick around for a little bit longer, see what catches our attention, but for the most part I think this is gonna be the whole entire coverage. I appreciate you guys for tuning in and just hearing me call cars different names and different trims. And this is cool Porsche. The gentleman's cleaning it, but it's gutted from the back and it has a pretty cool cage. 2002, rolling up. Yep, that's a cool car. Very cool car. We missed this one when we came in. We saw some other car event. You guys were nice to let me know it's an Aston Martin. Beefy wheel and tire setup. Really like the contrast. Very nice. Skyline 34. Absolutely gorgeous. The very desired green. I didn't notice until I saw his Instagram. Right hand drive R35 USA. Beautiful right hand drive. Wow, very rad. Very, very rad build. Wow. Beefy tire setups. Gorgeous.